All in good time.
What wine are we trying now, Benjamin?
Should we do the bird to get it out of the way and so I can stop being annoying?
Yes.
So, this is fun. Chassagne Montrachet, well known for its Grand Cru and its fine Chardonnay. But what not many people know about it is that it also historically has produced excellent red wines. So, Fernand and Laurent Pillot are this wonderful domain, one of the many Pilots in the southern Côte de Beaune. We've got Jean-Marc Pillot, who produces amazing white Chassagne. We've got Fernand and Laurent Pillot. We've got Paul Pillot in Saint-Aubin and his son Thierry, who now runs the domain and also produces wine under his own label, Thierry Pillot. So there's a lot of them, and they know what they're doing. So I used to run a Burgundy blog called Berg Hunters with my good friend, who's way more open-minded and fun than Peter, and much more of a supportive friend, who doesn't make signs and things behind my head.
He's just more covert than I am.
And I contributed the very handsome men at Fernand and Laurent Pillot, and they told me what plots go into their village red Chassagne. So as I said before, Chassagne is actually quite historically famous for its reds, even though its reputation now is entirely for its whites. There have been mentions of it in the 19th century, and someone, maybe it was Dr. Laval in the 1850s, or some other person was like, oh, it's like Chambertin. But basically, I think what he means is, you know, it's good. So basically, Chassagne, Côte de Beaune reds they ripen more quickly than Côte de Nuit. So the fruit often tends to be a little bit sweeter. They're more fruit forward. They don't have that time in the growing season to necessarily develop earthiness, sauvage, that kind of thing. Red Chassagne, however, often achieves that sort of slightly more rustic, mineral, savoury depth that the Côte de Nuit achieves. And these guys blend this village cuvée. It's also old vines, which contributes to the savoury, earthier edge. Blend this from all over the kind of traditional Pinot plantings of Chassagne. And I've had the 16 of this, and the 18 is going to be a lot chunkier.
The nose has got really lovely red, crisp fruit to it. But there's a slight plumpness coming through. It's like slightly underripe blackberries. Just as an underlining, but the palate is so tight.
So tight.
It's so tannic.
Incredibly.
So green. It's so concentrated.
Decanter. I mean, this is going to age so well. This is the thing about 18. 18, it's difficult to love because it's just so aggressively young. A lot of people picked too early in 18 because they were worried and they didn't want to repeat the same mistakes that they made in 15.
Right.
Which was the grapes, 15 is a big, beefy, sugary, ripe vintage in a similar way to 18 is. But some of them picked too late, consequently the wines are oversaturated and a little bit cooked.
Yeah.
Not many though. 18 is big. It doesn't have a great deal of acid.
Yeah.
And I'm interested to see how they age. But either way, they are very, very, very tannic, unyielding wines at the moment.
The 17 of this is much
The 17
more
is
approachable.
beautiful. The 16 also delectable.
Unfortunately, we don't have any of them.
No, we've got one more 17 actually.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. But the fruit is great. It's bony fruit.
Yeah.
So it's like the cherry, the strawberry, not necessarily edging into the black fruit.
But it's almost as if all of those berries have got dropped on the earth, rolled around in the dust a little bit, and then picked up and you eat them.
Pretty much. I mean,
that's what
but
it's
that's
like.
also Chassagne.
Yes.
It's that slightly more
Peasant
rustic edge that it provides.
Yeah.
Honest in a sort of Nuit Saint-Georges type way, but nowhere near as expensive.
What are we charging for this?
40, I believe.
38.
So there's a couple of Crémier Cru such as Morgeau, and Hubert Lamy makes a red Chassagne from La Goujonne. His style is a lot more lean, so it's not going to be sort of as oaky or extracted as this. But I just love red Chassagne because it's sort of the very high quality red of the Côte de Beaune that no one really cares about, and that you can just drink and enjoy. And I just love it. And it's also just fun to drink a red wine from a bottle that has Chassagne on the label. It's just cool. So these guys are great. Their whites are also great. They're one of the few producers that do reds as well as white, which is not common in Burgundy. And you should buy it and age it.
I had another Carol Smiley moment. I don't mind. I like this.
Smile.
Yes, just
Carol Smiley.
I'll get a skimpy dress for the next one.
Oh God. No more cows, man.
But I do like listening to you talk about Burgundy because I remember when you started here, you knew Jack. Absolutely diddly squat. And you found this little passion and you've just not even just run with it, you've just controlled your entire life around
Yeah,
it.
Burgundy.
And it's,
Burgundy dictates my week.
Yeah, I'm like a proud father. And now, no, Jedi.
A proud father.
I am the Obi-Wan, he is my Luke.
Yeah, a proud father who absolutely didn't parent me at all and was incredibly neglectful, but still takes credit for. No, he was very formative in my passion.
As in, I just
Do you like this?
Yes. I think it's too young.
It's too young.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the thing with 18s, even with a huge decant.
Yeah.
That tannin isn't going to go.
No,
away.
it's not. It's not. But in 5-10 years, it will.
Oh, I love these guys.
Yeah. They're just red.
Get 6 of
Chassagne
these. This is
fabulous.
just weekday relaxed red Burgundy.
You drink 40 quid wine. Actually, you do drink 40 quid wine.
That's why I don't have any money ever.
Yes.
Student loan.
Student.
Didn't go towards food. It just went towards red Chassagne.
I should bring in Star Wars. My son's lightsabers for the next time that we do Burgundy, and you go off, and I can be the sort of proud Jedi. And you know,
right.
yes, we're still to work out whether he's an Anakin or whether he's a Luke.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for a Luke. There's a lot to suggest an Anakin. Luke.
Bye.